Welcome to the Retirement DNA podcast. I'm Aaron Johnson. We believe you deserve financial advice based on your best interest. In our podcast, we discuss all aspects of retirement planning. And today we're going to talk about how to retire and aim for the same standard of living as when you were working. So I recently read an article from Goldman Sachs that said retirees need 70% or more of their pre-retirement income to feel confident and enjoy their retirement years. Unfortunately, only about 25% of Americans are at that level, and many see a decline in their standard of living in retirement. So what can you do to better your situation if you fall into that 75% group? Maybe you're still working and saving, or you're already in retirement and need a little help. So we're here to provide some answers and solutions for you. And before I talk about potential opportunities for you, I want to just kind of recap the study from Goldman Sachs. So this study suggested that the benchmark for your retirement income should be 70% of your pre-retirement income. If you made $10,000 a month while you were working, you want to earn at least $7,000 a month in retirement. And I would argue that that number could be even higher. In this study of 1,566 families, only 25% exceeded that 75% benchmark. The Gen Xers, the generation right after the baby boomers, they're hurting the most. As people are living longer, they may not be getting inheritances, and they're paying for healthcare longer. All right. So a few weeks ago, we put out a podcast where we talked about this JPMorgan study and the 4% rule. The idea of the 4% rule that when you retire, you have your portfolio set up to allow you to draw 4% a year plus inflation. And the article from JPMorgan last August pointed out that even these multi-millionaires are running out of money. So say, in kind of this example that they gave, that someone that is they retire when they're at 60 years old with $30 million, and you follow this 4% rule, the JPMorgan article said that you would run out of money 78% of the time, right? So if I had $30 million, I could probably figure out a way, I would hope, to not run out of money if I needed roughly 4%. And I think many people are running out of money because they don't like annuities, they've heard annuities are bad, or they just build a balanced portfolio and hope and pray that the markets cooperate. Now, let's get into the opportunity part. Interest rates have risen. And we're at a stage where if you use the right combination of annuities and market investments, you can have about 5% of your portfolio basically guaranteed income, right? How would that feel? JPMorgan says that instead of 4%, you should only be taking 2 to 3%. Morningstar came to that conclusion as well. If you had $1 million, that's $30,000, between $20,000 and $30,000 a year. Meanwhile, every day in our office, we help people set up their accounts using a combination of market investments and protected annuities, that if you had $1 million, you could be receiving closer to $40,000 to $50,000 instead of $20,000 to $30,000. That's another $20,000 that you can have as income, and the failure rate is so much lower doing things that way than if you just set up that balanced portfolio that JPMorgan says you should. That $20,000 is a big difference that can help you get closer to that 70% income threshold that you want. What JPMorgan doesn't talk about, right? Why don't they talk about this? Well, in my opinion, it's because they don't create and sell annuities. Therefore, they don't make money on annuities. So why would they recommend that, right? So I want to talk about a pet peeve of mine, and this is grocery cart etiquette. So the other day I was at the grocery store with my wife, and we're grocery shopping, and we went into Stater Brothers, and right in front of me, the person left their golf cart out. So this person grabbed the golf cart, used it to shop, and when they left this golf cart out, and as when they took their groceries to the car, they used the cart. They either one person returned it to the golf cart or the cart corral, and then another person I saw said that as they were walking into the grocery store, they took the cart into the store to use to shop. To me, that's an example of good cart etiquette. But I also saw a bad cart etiquette, and this drives me crazy. When the person finished loading their car up, in this case, it was a minivan, and instead of pushing the cart back to the cart corral or handing it off maybe to someone walking in, and this cart corral was only 3 spaces away, this person pushed the cart in front of their car, got in their car, left, leaving the cart right in front, so someone else couldn't pull in to that spot without getting out, moving the cart, and then pulling their car in. That is, to me, is bad cart etiquette. So maybe returning your cart doesn't benefit you, but it's still the right thing to do, right? So that situation is similar to what JPMorgan and other big firms are doing. Most big firms don't benefit from the sale of annuities. An advisor should help their clients set up a combination of annuities and other investment options to aim to get the most guaranteed income in retirement for their clients so that they can live their best retirement. That's why the advisor that you talk to and that you deal with is so important. If your advisor works for one of these big companies, they might be limited on what they can talk to you about. Right? So metaphorically, they are more likely to be unwilling to move the shopping cart 3 carts over, right? So you want to talk to that advisor that is willing to talk to you about those products that can be of benefit to you now and in the long run, right? We want to make sure that you have every option available to you so you can make educated choices. And so that you're more prepared for retirement. And we can help you put those personalized retirement plans together to do that. So the plan basically creates a baseline for you, so to help you understand where you are, where you're coming from, and where you are in relation to your goals, and how we might be able to help you achieve your goals with the least amount of volatility and the highest possible success rate. So if you want some help, have us take a look at your current plan. If you're close to retirement, let us do that for you. At least let us show you what some of the options are out there. Our number is 951-244-6702. So if you want to be part of that 25% of retirees who wake up in the morning and they don't have to worry about money, we believe you deserve to focus on being happy each and every day in retirement. So give us a call. By the way, what if you're already retired? It's not too late. We can help fix what's happened to you over the last couple of years, right? But you can't just wait for the markets to return. We need to take steps now to move you in the right direction. And our main goal at the Dwayne Johnson Group and Bridger Financial Services is to make sure that you can retire, make it to and through retirement, and can spend with confidence during those years. We want to make sure that you have financial security in any economy that we're in. And we always like to put our mission out there. We help good people make great choices so they can enjoy an amazing retirement. So thank you for listening to the Retirement DNA podcast today. I know it was a short one, but we want to just get some opportunities out there in this type of market environment so that you don't have to be all in the market in this volatile market times. So give us a phone call, 951-244-6702. If you like what you've heard, please subscribe to the podcast. You can also go to YouTube, search for Dwayne Johnson Group, and we put out educational videos and market updates there as well. If you think someone would benefit from this information, tell your friends and family about it. You can also look us up at DwayneJohnsonGroup.com and BridgerFinancialServices.com. Thank you, and have a great day.
Investment advisory services offered through Bridger Financial Services, LLC, a registered investment advisor in the state of California. Insurance products and services are offered through Dwayne Johnson Group, LLC, affiliated company. Investing involves risk, including the potential loss of principal. Any references to protection, safety, or lifetime income generally refer to fixed insurance products, never securities or investments. Insurance guarantees are backed by the financial strength and claims paying abilities of the issuing carrier. This podcast is intended for informational purposes only. It is not intended to be used as the sole basis for financial decisions, nor should it be construed as advice designed to meet the particular needs of an individual situation. Dwayne Johnson Group, LLC is not permitted to offer, and no statement made during the show shall constitute tax or legal advice. Our firm is not affiliated with or endorsed by the U.S. government or any governmental agency. The information and opinions contained herein provided by third parties have been obtained from sources believed to be reliable, but accuracy and completeness cannot be guaranteed by Dwayne Johnson Group, LLC.